guys, I'm Morgan, one of the bloggers at charlestoncrafted.com, and today I'm here with a super quick and easy tutorial to make tasseled earrings. Now, these are a fun fashion statement piece, and you can make giant ones like I've made, you can trim them to any length, or you can make cute little ones, just depending on what supplies you use. So let's take a look and see how simple they are to make. Here are the supplies that you're going to need to make one pair of tasseled earrings. The first thing that you need, obviously, is earring backs. I like this style that sort of clips to itself, and my recommendation, especially if you're making these as a gift, is that you get at least silver plated quality, because the nickel earring backs can cause allergic reactions in a lot of people. Then you're going to need these cap ends. They're actually sold in the cording and leather section at stores like Michael's or any craft store. You're going to need a toothpick or something small and pointy like that. You're going to want some white glue. You can use a super glue, which is a faster drying, but it is going to get on your fingers a little bit, and I hate that, so I just use this simple white glue. It's a beading glue, but you could use any white glue. You want a small pair of pliers, a pair of nice and sharp scissors, and you want your fringe trim. I got this at Joann's. You can find a lot on the internet, but I was impatient and didn't want to wait for it to ship. So I got this at Joann's. You'll notice it has a hem on both sides, which is not exactly what we want for that tassel effect. So we're just going to trim that off. So don't feel limited. You can always edit and work with supplies. Now I'm going to show you how to make the earrings. Move that out of the way, and I'm going to start with our end caps, and I just want to attach them to my earring backs. These have a chain attached to them and a hook. It's meant to be the ends of a leather bracelet, so you can hook it together, or a necklace, I guess. I want to make it into earrings. So you have this loop, and most jewelry has loops like this. All you have to do is use your pliers to open up the loop. Oh, gotta use your muscles. Hopefully you do Jillian Michaels like I do, and then you'll be strong enough to do this. Pull the chain right off and add your earring back. And then just close it right back. There we go. You want to get a nice tight seal on your loop so that you don't lose your earring back. I'm just going to quickly repeat that for the other side. Now I'm going to make my actual tassel. And you can create tassels out of thread yourself, but this is so much easier if you just use the fringe to start with. So I like to measure my fringe by just rolling it up and seeing how wide I need it to be to fit comfortably in my cap. They're wet. So just mark your place with your finger, and then use your scissors to snip it off. Separate it carefully. Snip it down here. Whoops! See? Missed one. It's okay. No big deal. Now I want them both to be the same length, so I'm going to cut this off too. This fringe is really pretty. I love the color. It's my favorite shade of pink. Personally, I think medium pink is the best. And I got this at Joann's, and it was by the yard, and I got half a yard each of this and a shorter black version, just to mix it up. I'm going to make these as gifts, and as much as I like the hot pink, not all of my friends and family are pink people, so I like to mix it up. Alright, so now I have my piece of fringe, and remember mine has this hem on both sides, so it's sewn together, and I just want to loosen it so it's free on one side. So I'm just going to snip that hem off. Throw that away. And now I'm ready to roll. Now I suggest that if you have a piece of newspaper or something that you can put it on, you might just get a little glue. So it's easier if you have something to put it on. Don't get your table dirty. Just take your glue and do a thin line across your top hem. Then all we're going to do is give it a nice roll. Just like you're rolling sushi or cinnamon rolls, or I don't know, there's a lot of good things that are rolled, huh? So now I have this great fringe. And don't worry if it's a little uneven on the bottom, it's no big deal, we can trim it up in the end. Now, in your hand, take your end cap, squirt a little extra glue in there, wipe off any excess on the outside, just put it on your placemat, and add your fringe. Now this one fit pretty well, I did a good job. If you need to push it in a little further, I suggest using something like a toothpick and see how much further I got it in there. Push it all the way in. And now you're pretty much done. I'm going to set this aside and I'm going to do my second one. They're going to dry and they will turn out like these that I'm wearing. Now, like I mentioned before, if this length is a little bit outrageous for you, it's longer than I would normally wear, all you have to do is take a pair of scissors to them and trim them up. I have this pair that I made with a little smaller end cap and a shorter fringe, and they're really cute and they're more subtle for people who are less dramatic, so I think they might like them too. If you are going to give these as a gift, I suggest that you put them in a box with some tissue paper, or if you have a little gift bag, I think they look really nice like this, and it makes it a little bit more special. And a lot of times homemade gifts can be kind of, you know, unwanted or not well received, but something like this, nobody has to ever know that you made it. You just pretend you got it at a boutique, and they'll never know. So I hope as you're preparing for the holiday season, maybe you have a wedding with some bridesmaids, or whatever you have coming up that you're looking for a gift, consider making these. Once again, I'm Morgan from charlestoncrafted.com. See you next time.